All right, time to check back in with meteorologist Robert Suhr. So, Robert, we get our first brief taste of fall,
yes.
But first we've got some storm chances to get through.
Yes, the atmosphere has to kind of fix itself, and it's going to do that by rain and storm chances as we get into tomorrow night and into Monday, and then it's going to get very nice, great concert weather for a good part of the week. First, we're going to start out, though, with a quick update on how we're doing pollen-wise, and as summer is starting to wane, so is the pollen, which is great news. Tree pollen and weed pollen no longer being registered. Grass pollen, though, not surprisingly, still on the high side. Mold spores are also not too bad, but still out there. So if you suffer from seasonal allergies, things might be messing up. And we lost our camera in Bentonville, unfortunately, where it is 87 degrees. Pretty strong heat index there. It feels like 99. Meanwhile, across northwest Arkansas, those temperatures are in the upper 80s and a few lower 90s. Not too bad, but it's still below average. Very nice looking in Fort Smith with a nice mix of clouds and sunshine, but it's hot, 92 degrees. It feels like 104. Look at that dew point. My goodness, 75 degrees. That's completely oppressive. And temperatures across the river valley, not bad as well. Basically lower to mid-90s. Now, you look at those dew points, they are very tropical. The whole state dealing with lower to mid-70s dew points, which is just insane. That's just about as oppressive and uncomfortable as you can get in this part of the country. We are watching some unsettled weather. This is sort of our next weather maker developing over the Texas, Oklahoma panhandles, extreme southeast Colorado, western Kansas. This is going to move toward the east. The southern edge of it may clip northwest Arkansas in the overnight hours. You'll see that here. It will be quiet for the next couple of hours, which is good news. But once we get on the other side of midnight, here comes some of that rain and storminess. Now, the models have really been handling this poorly, so don't hone in on the exact location of where it's showing these shower and storm. It's just that it's showing the possibility of them. But I do think for the most part, they should remain north of Highway 412. Not too worried about any kind of severe weather tonight. The worst of the weather should stay well to our north yet again across portions of central and southern Missouri. Most of that fizzles out by tomorrow morning after sunrise. We should get a break for a good part of our Sunday before we do it all over again Sunday night and into Monday as this cold front makes its approach. And yeah, here comes more storm activity. The models, though, have been pushing more and more of the activity further and further north. Which is good news for us if you don't want the rain and storms. And you can see by tomorrow or Monday morning, just a very thin line of weak showers. But the SPC boys are still saying there is the chance for a couple of scattered severe storms, northwest Arkansas, an isolated severe storm. I'm not buying this, though, for the River Valley. I think the further south you get, the lesser your rain chances become. I'd be surprised if south of Interstate 40 they saw anything. Lows tonight into the 70s, and then tomorrow, one more hot day, one more. And then temperatures really fall off by 15 to 20 degrees. Look at that. Temperatures struggling to get into the 80s Monday and Tuesday. By midweek, we start to warm up. Great weather as we get toward next weekend for Suhr NWA at Drake Field. Hopefully the winds won't impact it like it did last year. Brandon, not bad in the River Valley. Really low rain chances Sunday and Monday, and then below average temperatures for at least the first half of the upcoming week.